Hi, it's Christine Rich Hanson. I was talking to some teenage girls and I asked them, what would you do if a guy who you thought maybe kind of liked you sent you a text message that said, hey, what's happening this weekend? And it was very interesting to watch these girls discuss amongst themselves and strategize and try to figure out, well, what does this mean? And they went through different levels and decided that the guy was shy, that he wanted to have a relationship, start dating, and this was his way of asking her out. And I said, if I could make the buzzing sound from the Family Feud TV show, if a guy wants to ask you out, he will ask you out. And there will be no margin of error. He will make it very clear he wants to take you out on a date, and he will suggest dinner or a movie or some activity. If he sends out bait, which is what, hey, what's happening this weekend is, it's just like throwing a fishing lure out and it's got some bait on the end of it and he just wants to see what happens. I have coached women, adult women, successful, incredibly successful women. They get the same sort of a text from a guy. They too figure and read into it what they assume that the guy means. And most women, when I ask them, will give a laundry list of exactly what they're doing that weekend. They will say yoga class in the morning, then I'm going to go to Starbucks, then blah, 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 blah. And then they'll say, I'm available at such and so time. And the guy may respond with, oh, okay, or no response. And then they ask me, well, why did he ask me out if he didn't follow through? And I said, because, hey, what's happening this weekend is sort of guy code for hi, or it's sort of a setup to see if you have low boundaries and if he can put in the bare minimum of effort and you will respond, and that of course always leads to a hookup. If you have a much higher degree of difficulty, not playing hard to get, but if you look at that text and go, hey, what's happening this weekend? Well, that's not really a question. It looks like a question, but it's not really a question. Most girls would just ignore it if they have a higher degree of difficulty, because he's not really asking them anything. It's so vague. If you have to sit there and go, wow, what does he mean? What does he mean? And talk to girlfriends, what does this mean? Then it's not worth your time to respond, because they're smart. Men are smart. They do what they want to do. If he wants to ask you out, he will make sure that it's a direct, non-confusing question. And then in those instances, you can respond. Hope this helps. It saves you from pain and frustration, because there's nothing worse than responding with hope that it meant something and then it didn't mean what you thought it did. Those are the things that I try to help women with. You can find them at my website, www.christinerichhanson.com. If you join my email list, you'll get lots of tips delivered straight to your email inbox, and you can pick up your cheat sheet for dealing with men, which is my free gift to you for subscribing. Also, you can subscribe here on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.